35-yard line. Free agent came over from Cleveland, 50-year man.
Yeah, we got a chance to watch practice the other day, and it was Elijah Moore who was becoming a little bit more and more a favorite target of Josh Allen. Certainly a guy that can play, second-round pick back in 21, bounced around a little bit with the Jets and Cleveland, but he gives them an added weapon. And for Zachary Orr, that guy really came on, I thought, from a defensive coordinator standpoint, really grew into the job in the second half of the season.
Two coordinators you just saw there, both in their second year in the league, both in their 30s. Allen back, has that deflected. It's an incomplete forward pass. As the hands were in there, I think it was Broderick Washington first who was closing in on Josh.
They have just so many weapons inside to come get you. And, you know, we were talking with some of the offensive linemen, Dion Dawkins, Spencer Brown, the two tackles, and they say they don't say a word up there. There's no trash talking. They just come after you. They're just pounding on you for 4 quarters, and there's a sort of a mutual respect here between these two teams. Very physical approach to this game.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. Check it down to Cook. Open field. Look at the Ravens rally to the ball. Starting with Nate Wiggins, or rather Chidobe Awuzie, beg your pardon, the corner who was over there first, and it'll set up 3rd and long for Buffalo.
And right now, Baltimore is just forcing him to check down. They're taking away this middle part of the field. But remember, that's where they're so good. Dalton Kincaid, their tight end, just had a sensational rookie year. Came back the following season, had some injury issues, really wasn't the same after he hurt his knee, even into the playoffs. But if he could start creating some space in the middle of the field, it would really help.
Real quick on 3rd down, Allen escaping, getting away from Owe, throws on the run sideline. It is brought in by Keon Coleman. Coleman comes over to get it at the 37-yard line. 1st down, Buffalo.
Clean catch, nicely done, but that was Josh Allen getting out and getting on the move. When he starts getting engaged like that, this team's better.
8 of 17, they go quick. Dawson Knox works the edge. Knocks down the sideline. Roquan Smith shoves him out of bounds. 1st down, and the Bills crowd back in this one.
The Ravens defense is just, they violently attack everywhere they go. And so you can see what the game plan has been from Joe Brady. Let's get them looking one way, let's get them started one way, and let's quickly throw it behind them. But they're also going at a pace now where this defensive line on opening night, remember they're not in that great a shape yet, it's going to begin to wear down.
Similar play that started the drive. The toss to Cook to the right. Off the first tackle, gain of 7 yards. You can just see the speed both sides are playing with. This is a pretty good fight between these teams. Roquan Smith, the tackle.
One of the guys that I think's improved almost more than anybody on this Bills team is right there, Spencer Brown, their right tackle. Watch him just hang in there. He is one of those street fighter kind of guys, and that's the kind of guy that you want when you're taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
5th year. Bill his entire time, 3rd round pick out of Northern Iowa. Cook, inside run, stopped there. Again, it'll be 3rd and a few. Remember, Buffalo was stopped a couple of times on 3rd and short. Davius Robinson on that defensive front for the Ravens with 5.5 left in this first half.
And ordinarily, who knows what the game plan is tonight, but this is all Josh Allen. Either he's going to keep it, they're going to run some power, offensive lineman pulling in front of him, or some kind of bootleg and get him out on the edge, but get his run threat somehow involved in this game.
Talking and pointing to Khalil Shakir, who took the handoff and has the 1st down to the 12-yard line. Shakir, who is so often on the same page with Allen. They've got great chemistry, does it on the ground.
Watch this block coming across here by Dion Dawkins. That was a very clever little play, and they're executing this quick strike really well. That is they really needed this because their defense had to have a little bit of a break. They just looked like they were about to break down.
Flip it to zero. Flip it to zero.
From the 12, play 10 of the drive. Allen look at end zone and nothing there as Coleman was going for it. Kyle Hamilton on the defense.
One of the things we saw from Josh Allen a season ago was that he got the ball out of his hands so much quicker than what he had, and because of that, the number of interceptions that he threw dropped from 18 and 23 down to 6. So I think he's trying to be efficient with the ball, efficient with the offense, but he's still dangerous running.
We run it once so far tonight. Inside run with Cook. Roquan Smith is there at the 10-yard line. Along with their rookie linebacker, Teddy Buchanan. There's a big third down coming up for the Bills.
It was interesting. James Cook, the running back, was sort of barely involved down in the red zone. Very rarely had a running touchdown, but this past year, 16 of them. So I think that he's proven that it's not all about size, that sometimes people just have a feel for it, and he's sort of one of those gliders more than the heavy cuts, and sometimes that works in the red zone.
He's out. Third down back. Ty Johnson in here for 3rd and 8. Palmer's the move man. Allen looking left. Now comes back. It's Shakir underneath. Cannot get away from the rookie Buchanan, who tied him up until company came to help. 4th down, and the Bills will go for a field goal.
Big time play that time by Teddy Buchanan, the rookie, who is basically at least splitting time with Trenton Simpson, who was benched a year ago. But for Teddy Buchanan, if he can come in here and solidify that final linebacker spot. Of course, they got Roquan Smith, and I think they're hoping Teddy Buchanan can take over that other side.
A few days ago, Matt Prater took a red eye from Arizona. He was kicking at a high school to stay in shape, was not in anyone's camp. The 41-year-old veteran, in his 19th year in the league, now in as Tyler Bass is on IR for at least 4 weeks with an injury. Prater gets the job done. Bills drive gets 3 points. Back to a 1-score game.